What if I told you that the global economy, the very system we all work in, earn from and depend on, might actually be one giant pyramid scheme? I know sounds crazy, but think about it. The rich keep getting richer, the poor keep getting poorer, the money keeps flowing upward, and the system needs new people constantly putting in time, energy, and money just to keep running. Is this by design, or is it just capitalism doing what capitalism does before you shrug it off as a conspiracy theory? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll never look at your job, your taxes, your bank, or even your retirement the same way again. Let's first get the basics straight. A pyramid scheme is a business model where members recruit others to invest money, and those new recruits pay the earlier members. The system is based on any real product or service. It's based purely on recruitment and cash flow. The problem, it only works as long as new people keep joining. Once the new money stops, the whole thing collapses. Sound familiar? Now, replace members with workers, replace investment with labor, and place return with salary that barely keeps up with inflation. You start to see the cracks. Let's zoom out. The global economy is driven by three forces: debt, consumption, and endless growth. Every government is borrowing. Every household is borrowing. Every corporation is borrowing. And who are they borrowing from? Mostly the central banks, who print money out of thin air and charge interest on it. So, you work hard to earn money. That money loses value due to inflation. So you take loans and work harder to pay it back. Someone somewhere profits off your struggle. And the worst part? The entire system needs you to stay in debt, because that's how it survives. Here's a dirty secret. Most money in the world isn't real. Over 90% of all money exists only as digital numbers in a computer. Only about 10% is physical cash. The rest just promises and numbers on screens. Meanwhile, top 1% hold more wealth than 99% combined. Major corporations evade taxes using loopholes. Workers are told to hustle harder just to survive. This isn't just inequality. Systemic extraction, where the wealth you create flows up, not down like a pyramid. Let's talk about retirement. Many countries run on a pay-as-you-go pension system. That means the money you pay in taxes today is not saved for your retirement. It is used to pay current retirees. And when you retire, the hope is that future generations will pay for you. Sounds a lot like a pyramid scheme. You contribute now, you get paid later. Only if new people keep joining. So what happens if birth rates fall, or if automation reduces jobs? The bottom of the pyramid disappears and the system breaks. Here's the kicker. The economy must keep growing always. Not because it's good for people, because the system will collapse without growth. GDP must rise, sales must rise, profits must rise. So, we're fed ads 24/7s, new phones every year, fast fashion, obsolete tech. We're trapped in a cycle of working to buy things we don't need with money. We don't have to impress people we don't even like. Guess if we stop consuming, the system collapses, like a pyramid scheme. Now let's be fair. Technically, the global economy is not illegal like a pyramid scheme. It produces value, goods, services, innovation. But structurally, it relies on constant input. It rewards those at the top. It depends on new participants, and it collapses when growth stops. So maybe it's not exactly a pyramid scheme, but maybe it's a legal, institutionalized version of one wrapped in shiny packaging backed by politicians, sold to us as freedom. So what do you do in a system that feels rigged? Educate yourself. Financial literacy is your armor. Diversify income. Don't depend on one source. Invest smart. Make your money work for you. Question everything. Just because it's normal doesn't mean it's right. And finally, the system may be a pyramid, but you don't have to be at the bottom. What if we could harness the same technological revolution? Not just for the few, but for all.
You've watched my videos about AI taking jobs and how the economy is rigged for the few, while 80% of us struggle. But what if I told you there's a blueprint for something better? The flourishing economy represents a revolutionary economic paradigm that harnesses the collaborative power of human wisdom and artificial intelligence to create unprecedented, shared prosperity. Unlike traditional economic systems that concentrate benefits among the few, this model ensures universal participation in economic success while prioritizing human happiness, health, and security over pure profit maximization. The blueprint exists. The technology is ready. The question is not whether we can build a flourishing economy, but whether we will choose to do so. The time is now. Climate change, technological disruption, and growing inequality create both urgent need and unprecedented opportunities for economic transformation. The old systems are failing visibly. The tools for building better alternatives have never been more powerful. The flourishing economy is not a utopian dream. It is a practical framework that can be implemented step by step, starting today. Every cooperative business, every community land trust, every participatory budgeting process, every act of mutual aid is a building block of this new economic reality. The question is not whether this transformation will happen, but whether it will happen fast enough and broadly enough to address the challenges we face. That depends on choices we make now, individually and collectively. The future of human prosperity lies not in the concentration of wealth and power, but in their democratic distribution. This is our invitation to build that future together. Subscribe now to join the movement to build our economic future, because the question isn't whether we can create shared prosperity, it's whether we will. Thank you for your time, and don't forget to click on the Flourishing Economy link below for complete details.